Some news just can't wait. So I just really had to do this little short video because coming up later today, we'll be talking about a lot of stuff. It's going to be a great show tonight. Do not miss tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit notify. You want to hit notify because you don't want to miss tonight because there's a bunch of stuff that's going on I don't want to go into yet. But let's talk about the biggest piece of news. I've been listing my various catalysts and talking about the things I think will move the stock. Now, I don't know if this will move it tomorrow, but one of the big things I've been waiting for, maybe you've been waiting for too, is for some kind of activity at Reno, with regard to semi-truck. Well, this is from Zenigler, who covers the Reno thing. He has the drones flying over there. He goes, I can barely see this. I'm trying to see it so I can tell you. Oh, here we go. It's at Heinrichs, HINRICHSZANE, if you want to follow him, okay? He says, late breaking news, massive steel delivery at Giga, Nevada for high volume Tesla semi factory. It's finally kicking into gear, complete video in a few hours. So if I find some stuff on the video that he's going to show us in a few hours, I'll mention that in tonight's episode. This also, he says, means that he'll be increasing the frequency of flights. Now, why do I think this should move the stock? And why am I thinking that it might not? Now, given the momentum that we've got right now, this by itself theoretically should be just like one more thing. The semi has been on everybody's mind for a very, very long time. Elon promised 40,000 this year. Now he's promising 40,000 next year. Starting them up maybe 6 months from now, 7 months from now, maybe 8. It's kind of hard to know. These kind of tilt up buildings that they're going to put out there, it's going to go up really, really fast, but maybe it's going to be, February, March before they really start pumping them out. In any case, at some point, they are going to start pumping them out. And they've got a lot of prep. They've done all the, a lot of the work that needs to be done with this pilot line. So they might be able to ramp fairly quickly. I don't expect it to be any slower ramp than any other vehicle. I think it's going to be about the same. But every single one of these semis will be selling for at least $150,000, if not $200,000. In addition to the semis, there will be the charging station that needs to go with it. There will be the mega packs that commonly will go with them as well. So the total package, when they sell one of these semi trucks, is going to be, way over that minimum number of 150,000. Now, my guess is that there will be eventually a $150,000 vehicle, but in the beginning, what will they do? They'll sell the top of the line first to the long list, I'm sure, of clients that are ready to take delivery. So I'm thinking it'd be more like a couple of $100,000 each. So what does that mean? Every one of these will be the equivalent of 4 to 5 of the average vehicle that they sell now. So you'd think, normally you would think, Dan Ives is all excited about the potential for the next gen vehicle coming out. I am all excited about the Juniper and how many more cars are going to sell as a result of that. But let's say that we just get to 40,000 of these next year per Elon's expectations. Well, that would be the equivalent of 160,000 to 200,000 regular vehicles. And when it comes to $25,000 vehicles, it would be the equivalent of, that would be, let's say, 8 times as many. So 40, that was 320,000 vehicles. Well, shouldn't we be just as, and probably with better margins? So shouldn't we be even more excited about up to 320,000 model or third generation 3 cars as we would be about the beginning of starting to sell those generation 3 cars? Anyway, that's my thinking. What do you think? Again, we'll be talking more about this, I'm sure, in just a couple of hours, sometime around 5:30 California time, 5 o'clock, 5:30 California time. We'll put out our regular Monday morning show. So much to talk about. So much to talk about at Tesla. Multiple other news stories breaking today, which I'll go into tonight. I'll be talking about that tonight. And then in addition to that, there's a lot of economic story, huge numbers of economic stories. having to do with things that might impact the stock market and Tesla stock next week. So could this be the next catalyst that would move us through the $260 level? I would think so. That's a lot of vehicles. Okay. All right. That's all I got for right now. But we will be back tonight as always. And please, we had a Patreon person, Joe. Well, I'll mention his name in tonight's show. I didn't put it down for this little short show, but I will mention the other Patreon person who joined. Maybe you want to join between now and 5 o'clock California time, and then I'll mention you as well. So that's what I got. Talking to you in a little while. It's been great talking to you though now.